even start trying to love your enemies, people you really don't like, people you really don't care for. You know that God says you have to love your enemies and you have to pray for your enemies. So when you really tapped in with the Lord, you'll even start praying for people you don't like. And it's just life-changing to start doing these things. So you start being like, wow, the Lord really got me out here praying for my enemies. I can't believe it. But that is God. That is God's grace transforming you. Because you in your flesh, you would never be praying for your enemies, okay? You would be wishing them harm. You would be cursing your enemies. But in Christ, you know you're not moving that way. You know you can't move that way. So literally, your life starts being transformed, and it all points back to God's grace. God is doing the work in you to make you this new person. Man. First time I prayed for an enemy, I was like, whew, this feels different. Let's move on to the next and final point. You realize you are not behind because God prepared a path for you. Your purpose is unique to you, so you literally have no competition. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else because you are on God's timing, okay? When you tap into your purpose, you realize that nobody can do it like you. No one can do it for you. No one can do it the way you're gonna. No one's gonna do it the way you do it, okay? And once you really tap into that, you start realizing if no one can do it how I'm gonna do it, if no one can do it like I'm gonna do it, I don't got no competition. The only person I'm competing with is myself. Because literally when you think about it, your purpose is uniquely created for you. There is no one else on this earth that's gonna have the purpose you have. And when you realize that, you realize there's no one to compete against because no one is running the same race as me. But like in the world, you see, for example, multiple people can be trying to do the same thing. Multiple people can be trying to do the same thing. And because they're trying to do the same exact thing, obviously there's metrics to compare, and they will be comparing themselves to the other people. And it's always like, okay, what are they doing? I got to level. That's a terrible way to live because comparison is the thief of joy. But when you are just focused on your purpose, when you realize that all of your life's unique experience come together to create your unique purpose, you realize no one else has the unique experiences in life that I have. No one else is making the connections between these experiences like me. So nobody else is going to be able to show up like me and deliver what I'm supposed to be delivering. No one is going to be able to bring my purpose to life the way I'm bringing it to life. And once you have that realization, that epiphany, that understanding, you be like, I'm literally only competing against myself, which is how you get to a place of just letting God work in you to bring you to the best possible version of yourself. Like,